Well, seems to me like Shaun didn't quite get that red off of his collar, and it's quite bothering me. And it's just I can't abide by it, fam. You need to get rid of that red on you, fam. It's a big blood smear it. You need to get you some cleaner, fam. You know you got a mum at home. She might be able to help you. What you're not going to want to do, fam, is to rub it in. You're going to want to block that to not ever come out. Was it a burgundy? Ah, cabbies are real tricky, fam. I'm going to tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need the real deal stuff. You're going to need ZXSP9. And tell you what it is. It's zombie sperm with a little bit of rosemary and some soap. Dr. Bonner's peppermint drip to be exact. You hand wash it in cold water with a little bit of salt, gotta be kosher. That way you keep away the wrong type of people, because you don't want it to be haram. You want it to be halal. Please don't come for me in the comment section for that joke. It was kind of weak and I just decided to try it anyway. Anyway, people walking around all day, coming and going. And all of a sudden, this bloke, the ranger's foot, ran up on me gaff and bit me. And then I passed out, and I woke up and Babs must have been to work already, because our car was not there. But things didn't seem quite right, you know what I mean? It's just the small things, man. No, I don't realise that I look 40 years older. Don't know what you're saying. I haven't passed by a mirror since 9:30. What do you mean the eyes are glowing, fam? I don't know what you mean by that. I was here to see me son, fam. He's got red on his shirt and he's walking around oblivious to it. Poor Shaun. And then his lady might break up with him, and he's got this idiotic friend that thinks he's a pot dealer, but only says the Henrys at a time, mate, and it's not really like that. He sells to a young kid he works with called Noodle. You know what I mean? I think they got something going on, man. He won't listen to me, man. He's got the red all over him. Right here on his collar. I think you should do something about that. It ruins the appearance of the unity in this company. You can't walk around with red ink on your shirt now, can ya? Of course, people don't respect him because he's so old. Everyone here is so young. I heard Noodle get on his case just a while ago. She's like, how old are you again? It's like, I'm on the wrong side. No, mate, you're on the wrong side of 30, friend. College was ages ago. The party's over, man. You need to go home. You're gonna lose your girlfriend. Your best friend's a fucking complete muppet. I don't know how he muffs it up. And man, he walks around this place with his chest poked out with red ink on him. Who told you that story? I didn't chase him around the tool shed with a bit of wood. I spanked him with me belt for scratching the old jaguar. Do you realise how much that paint cost? Yeah, it quite flustered me, fam. You know, it's hard to match the paint. These kids don't understand value, mate. And apparently that's why Shaun's walking around your store with a big red ink spot on his shirt, ma'am. Frankly, it's insulting to the customer. You get me? What if Queen Elizabeth walked in the door right now and she decided that she wanted a boombox combo with a CVTR baby killing TV? Yeah? And Shaun's your man. I can guarantee you what the old girl's gonna say. Gonna look him square in his eyes, gonna say, name tag of Shaun, you got red on you. Stop looking at me face, fam. What is it about me fucking face that excites you so much? And you don't be walking around using the Z word. Because it's not a Romero film, fam. It doesn't happen like that in jolly old England. It don't. That's something you see in Pittsburgh in America. Thank you. No, I didn't just break the fourth wall. What do you mean? I just looked over and coughed over my shoulder, man. You're a little too paranoid, you are. This is a British circuit film, not an American. Wait a minute. How do I know at this very moment that this movie's not playing over an American broadcast, fam? Those blokes, they still got me angry, yeah? They did a number on me, great-great-granddad, back in 1775. The whole lot of them. Went to some party central, got a bunch of Native American costumes. Then they jumped on the jolly old Bingham and started tossing off all the Earl Grey tea. That's blasphemy, fam. You can't do that, man. You just can't. You do realise that entire empires were built and made on the backs of tea leaves, do ya? And I won't have you. I won't have you slanderising. I won't have you slanderising my Earl Grey. Those people were dressed up as Indians, fam. It weren't even Halloween, man. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little tea leaf. 4 little, 5 little tea. Now I'm pissed leaf. And the old king was like, and he sort of took the stick with a fancy and then taught you bend over your fanny and just stick it out at them. But then they still disrespected us, mate, because we thought they were going to march side by side in a field. But they did the coward route. They did something about guerrilla warfare. You damn right I expect them to line up shoulder to shoulder with one of the greatest armies the world's ever seen. What you do? You prove your mettle. Nah, you sound like you have a problem, fam. What do you mean? Holding a grudge. How dare you say something like that? I should have you sacked for that, you know. I'm 15th in line for the crown. I'm twice removed from the Duke's cousin of Ellsworth. There's a bloody fucking sandwich named after me. Like the Earl Grey and your man with the Salisbury steak and the hats and the top hats and all that. All the trimmings. What do you mean? Anyway, back to the conversation at hand. You need to talk to your son, Shaun. Man's not doing well at all, fam. Who walks around with red ink on their shirt? And the bloke haven't sold a single thing since I hired him. All he does is flirt with women and get into it with the young guys. And they make fun of him, and he gets in his feelings, and he's like, how old are you again, brother? Yeah, well, stay in your place, Grandad. I happen to be going places. And that's new, or you know, he ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, nor is he the brightest color. I'm talking 75 watts. Iron filament, you get me? But back to the story at hand. Shaun's out of control, man. All he wants to do is go down to the Winchester and have a few points and some pig snacks. A little bit of the Queen. Well, you might be a stick in the mud. How dare you assume that I don't know how to have a good time? I'll go down to the Victorian Inn and have juice over and I have my chips and my pint. And I go back home to Babs, and Babs rubs me feet and we watch the telly. Jeremy Carl, have you know. Some Jerry fucking Springer. Man's a complete muppet compared to that guy. That guy's an absolute saint. Now, what I will not have you do, and I will not tolerate you speaking ill of the people that made Monty Python, fam, that's blasphemy. Yeah. I still got me costume. I was an extra. They almost cast me for the role of the Black Knight. I would have had some lines. I practiced for days. What do you mean it was a simple role? No, it wasn't. That was complete artwork. That man had some of the hardest... yeah, you're right. Maybe he did. Let me think back to it. I'm drawing a blank because all I can think of is, Shaun, you got red on you. Someone in the comments tell me what the Black Knight said. I can't remember. How about you? Oh yeah. 'Tis a flesh wound. He got his arm cut off. He got his bloody arm cut off and he said it's a flesh wound. He really did. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see what the comment sections have. They got a little bit of confusion going on. What do you mean, WTF? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot to you as well. Top of the morning to ya. Grams and mams didn't teach you manners. You're supposed to speak to people politely when you see them instead of what the fuck. Something on me face? You don't see me criticizing your face now, do ya? Americans, man. No fucking manners whatsoever. Some WTF. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, right? WTF. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking state of it. The fucking absolute state of it. Well, I'll tell you what the fuck. Treat this YouTube as a fucking channel, right? When you flip up, you're changing the old channels. Going through and seeing what you can see. You might see a commercial, you might see a music video, you might see a movie, you might see a play, and you might step across a bloke that looks like a zombie that sounds like a British man who's quite upset about his son walking around with a red spot on his shirt. Are you very well giving me instructions, Mr. Gigi? You don't give me instructions, mate. I give you the instructions. How about you choose a number between 6 and 7, you bloody muppet? Yeah, 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 you choose a fucking number between 6 and 7, fam. That's what you do. You can't help me out, fam, unless you can tell Shaun to get that red off his shirt. Because it's fucking embarrassing is what it is. And my man's not going to sell a single piece of equipment like that. Imagine if the Queen came in. What would she think? Bright, big, bold, right here in your face, man. You can't fucking miss it. It's right there. And if I was, what's it to you? Are you one of those homophobes I've been reading about in the paper? The ones that are all, are you gay and I'm going to ridicule you, but I'm going to go home and come in the closet and paint my nails and I'm going to twiddle my pig? Yeah, you're one of those, aren't ya? What, righteous? It's okay if you're gay, man. No problem here. I'm hetero, man. I got a wife. Her name's Babs and she loves me dearly. Well, that's one hell of a question to start with, fam. It leads me to believe that you might need to sort yourself out, man. It's okay now. Things are different. You can be open about things like that. Yeah? Yeah, you can talk to me. My name's Gary Barry. Yeah, really, fam. You know? You might need some therapy or something, fam. You might have to be dealing with unresolved issues. Because another man doesn't lead with a question like that. Because something's wrong with him, fam. And I'll entertain you. I'll entertain you, fam. You see, look, and look, there it is, right there. You see, look, you're going even further. You're doubling down. Bingo, I got you. You are really hurting. And if not that, you're a closet homo. And it's okay if you are. I'll smack your bum a bit if you like. But you ain't got to do slings and arrows, fam. I'm not your enemy. You're the one that asks me the weird question, so you get your panties in a bunch when I give you a weird answer. Sounds like a personal problem, mate. Not mine to deal with, you get me? I'm still trying to find someone to help me get that ink off my son's shirt. Obviously, you must never have seen Shaun of the Dead because this joke's going completely over your head, old son. But it's okay. I won't reprimand you to the bowels of insanity what they do with the rest of those films, like Nosferatu the Silent One. Totally abysmal. Totally abysmal. Left a bad taste in me mouth. Ain't that right, Babs? My poor Babs. After that movie, man, it traumatized me, fam. See, you see what I mean? That nastiness right there. That's what I'm talking about, man. You need help, fam. And I'm your mate. I'm not gonna ridicule you. If that's what you like, if you like going in people's bums, especially men, it's okay, man. Just come out and say it. You don't have to redirect it to me, fam. It's all I'm saying. And I've been nothing but polite to ya. Look at this comment above the ghoul did. She didn't seem to love you when she was screaming my last name. You see what I'm saying, fam? You're screaming for attention, fam, and I understand. Go give your dad a hug and tell him that Gary Barry's told you to do it. Make you feel better, and then you can tell him about your issue about being in the closet and that. I might even be able to sing you some of Bab's old braziers. They might fit ya. More than your secret. Now, does anyone else want to come in here and disrupt the unity of what I got going on by redirecting their traumas upon me? Because he didn't think I was going to go left on him like that. But I'm willing to help the man, you know? He seemed to have a problem with being homosexual. Not that I have a problem with it. So long as you're doing your thing and I'm doing my thing, everything's everything. But we're going to call this guy Cliff because I can't read his fucking name. And he ain't got no PFP. So that's another red flag altogether. You know? Professional trolls. I wonder what the pay for that is these days. Do you get benefits for that? Cliff? Speak to me, Cliff. Do you get benefits for that? Being a troll online? And if so, how do I get plugged into that? Because I like to be a troll too, but you see, I'm a little bit nicer. Yeah? I gotta pick up my daughter at 11. Yeah, you wasn't thinking it would go that way for you, did ya? The funny thing is, Cliff, you might even be younger than my own son. Yeah? But it's okay. I won't hold it against you, fam. Where I'm from, we were taught manners and unity and community. You know, the only thing I have against you Americans lot is that you dressed up one day from Party Central in Native American costumes and you got on the King Edward and you threw away tons of Earl Grey tea. That's just not right, fam. It's not right. What did that Earl Grey tea ever do to you? I mean, I understand George was charging you, mate, but like we could have worked something out. I didn't get me batch. That Earl Grey belonged to me, nan. And them blokes threw it overboard. Dressed as Indians, fam. Oh, I'm sorry. Politically correct. Native Americans. That's me only hang out with over there across the pond. Other than that, I love America. Land of the free. Make your bones. The American dream. Graduate high school. Go to college. Wind up with a shitload of debt. Graduate college. Get stuck in the muck when not offering a job and have to pay back said student loan. Now think of it, that might be the perfect racket for me because I'm not making enough money, I am. Might want to call Penny Mac or Fannie Mae or something because I need to get on this, man. That's a racket, you get me? See, here we don't have that problem, fam. You can go to school for free. Yeah? Healthcare's free. But you lot decided to throw the tea overboard, and that's what caused the whole incident, if you ask me. I was willing to let bygones be bygones, especially when we lined up on the fart beds on the 1st of March, and I didn't see y'all out there side by side, marching like Cornwallis was. That's when I knew things were different, I did. Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Beautiful, beautiful. Cornwallis had no fucking idea what hit him. And then that bloke with the wooden set of horse teeth, what's his name? J. Orwell or something like that. Isn't he named after a country? Washing machine or something like that? Oh yeah, the bloke, George Washington. That guy. He nearly didn't make it. The Delaware River. That was surprising me, man. Now I understand the whole thing where you did the misdirection with the Party Central costumes and the Earl Grey tea. That was fucking brilliant. Just don't tell me Queen that I said that. She'd have me sacked, she would. Then how would I buy Barbara flowers and chocolate? We want me to go to Belgium next year. On holiday. Someone told me that the size of America is so big that's why you don't have passports. And you Your guys' holidays are way more grander than ours. Like, people here try to tease you. Not me, of course, but I could see how that could be appealing, because I bet, like, every different state, fam's another fucking country. I'd get lost. I took a map when I was in first grade one day and matched it up. Jolly old London is small as fuck, fam. Really it is. Now I understand what y'all say when you say you don't need passports for holiday. Fam, I would get lost there, man. How do you guys do it? Someone told me that it took them 4 days to drive through the state of Texas. 4 fucking days. Is that true? Someone, anyone, in here in the comments, let me know. Is it true that it takes you 4 days to drive across the state of Texas in its entirety? If so, that is completely fucking mental. I couldn't imagine it, fam. I don't like flying Bob to Belgium, and that's only a 5-hour train flight. You are doing fucking hell, man. I might be over-exaggerating, but I think the bloke said about anywhere to 24 to 48 hours, depending on your stops, if you're holding something. But maximum non-stop, 12 hours. That's a bloody fucking nightmare. There's no amount of distance here in the UK. Not even from top to bottom. Not from Bristol to Portsmouth or Barnsley. I totally get it now, and I'm sorry for being such a prick when it came to that. Oh, you're uncultured. The Americans don't have vacations or holidays. They have no passports. Oh, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Now I fucking get it, fam. I fucking get it. I fucking get it. I get it. I really do. And I am apologetic, utmost and sincerely. You are cultured. Right? Right? So say you live in New York, right? And you travel to somewhere like Oregon. That's a completely another country, right? Completely different vibe. I'm just trying to understand why my bloke Shaun's walking around with red on his shirt. Shan't he clean it? And why does Ed only always have an Henry? That's one of the worst. That's one of the worst pot deals I've ever heard in my life. You're supposed to get like a quarter or a half, anything, mate. A fucking Henry. A 3.5. What you gonna do with that? Smoke yourself silly, huh? Kids these days, man, they don't know work ethic. I put my face back on, man. Babs is trying to sleep. So, yeah. If I offended anyone with my ignorance, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a bind. I'm trying to find someone to help me son Shaun get the red off his shirt so his boss doesn't sack him. I think his roommate's selling weed to a guy named Noodle. But his girlfriend, lovely lady. Met me and Babs a while back. Such a lovely lady. Yeah. Well, they said I'm bit. I don't know what that means. I'm kinda hungry though. I'm burning hot. I woke up inside the Jaguar, so everything's straight. But I just couldn't understand why Shaun's walking around with a shirt on with red ink on it. Like, why? Why? Why do that? It makes absolutely no fucking sense in the slightest. Double the duffel bag in the bag, and you ain't saying like you're talking about, cause I'm a spot actor. Keep mocking me, as you see you can be curtains for you. Charlie sent me. Yeah? Your fucking guy Charlie sent me. What you mean clean out the phone, the great bit on the back of my throat? I'm from Newcastle, I have you though. Ah, shut it up. Nigga bibbity bopped and booed my ass and turned me into a fucking Samoan mixed with a frog. Look at this. Look at this. Someone call Batilda, bro, and tell her she need to come over here and fix my goddamn face, bro. Or I swear my mama, bro, it's up. Telling you, she's 4'6", red hair, black cat, got a fucking broom, looks like it's from the 20s, and this bent up ass one talking about some bibbity bobbity boop. You look like a pile of poop. What the fuck does that mean? Look at my face. Look what she did to me. She fucked my shit up, bro. Look at this. I'm finished. I can never show my face again. They're gonna laugh me out the fucking office. I swear on my life when I catch this woman, some bibbity bobbity boop. Now your face looks like poop. And then she flew out the window on a broomstick, fam. The fucking state of it, mate. The fucking state of it. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Yeah. I got the choppers of the week. They're walking down the street. Chattanooga, baby, choo-choo. Too far to make me think. Prohibition, what a bink, but I can march on down for a drink at Chuda. Who wants a shooter and a boilermaker too? Beers on the Lager House and 80 Leafy too, and on a bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. They got them horse teeth, boy. Tweaked out, boy. I look crazy as hell. Hold on, disgust. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go, George? Bubba said he gonna go down there, he gonna check that steel, right? Gonna check that steel, right? And we gonna get that mash out of there. And Papa said he gonna give me a try of that moonshine, boy. Then gonna put hair on my chest. Yeah, man. Talking about that old popcorn southern recipe. I might want to put on my shimmy sham and get all fresh then. They told me that moonshine give you 4-wheel drive. I'm trying to find out what that's about. And they helped me flip my hubs over so I could get in there. And I don't want no Red Bull. They said it give you wings, but it really don't. But I know for a fact that moonshine give you 4-wheel drive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, yes, sir. Yeah, you know that moonshine, boy. I ain't talking about that out far. Spot acting, spot acting, spot acting. I look like, I look like I need a tampon. I look like Oprah's secret lesbian lover. Me oh my. No, this is not the move. Nope. Let's say my son, damn. Oh, what they talking about? All the dreams of the masters, for they feel the nature. When they say, look into my eyes, mate. No fluctuates the pictures, the deepness of your heart as such to know to be true. But this isn't fucking Shakespeare in the Park, fam. Maybe if I could, and shine down on me. I said, hey, yeah, whoa, never let your light shine down. Whoa, never let your light shine down. Teach me how to love, teach me how to share. Show me where to love and tell me where love be there. Will love be there? Yeah. You look like you donked off the fucking the show Roger Rabbit. But you see, you're gonna pick my voice carefully, don't I? Yeah. Don't on, I'm a silly fucker. Silly fucker, I'm part tune. And I'm part real, man. You gotta call Roger Rabbit and Jessica to come down and stop me. Otherwise, gonna be fucking curtains for you all, the lot of ya. Get me? Get me? Rattlesnake shadow cast over my heart. Forever we are dead and barefoot in the dark and beating that drum in the cemetery. My death lays awake there and is whistling Dixie. Yeah. If this was hell, then I'd be lucky. If not, I'm going to change the channel too, because obviously I don't give a fuck about bills. I don't give a fuck about commerce. I don't give a fuck about your credit and what you're going to buy, your consumerism. Who cares? Your heroes are all dead. Your heroes are all dead. All of them. America killed. America killed the great last action hero as they set fire to the desert and scorched our skies. But you know what, though? I blame it on Greenpeace, because they should have left us alone while we were fucking tracking those whales, because Moby Dick took my leg and now I can't stand straight, and Ahab's fighting me for it because it's his. But who really gives a fuck, though, right? Yeah. The funny thing about it is most people coming in and out trolling think I care about myself. I don't give a fuck about myself. It's you I care about. You. I told y'all this would be an obscure channel. Come in and come out. I don't give a fuck. Do what you do. Do what you do. A man filled with constructive criticism. A man filled with good compliments. A man that's respectful, uplifting and validating, has no need to appease to the following. He appeases to the individual. And that's my only aim, to build one of you up, two of you up, three of you up, send you on your way, let you become the change you want to see. None of this is for me. It's just me fucking around, practicing, getting the metrics, meeting people. Not to mention I'm very good at fucking controlling trolls. Like an exterminator, that last guy got talked out of his game because he was weak-minded. Couldn't see the fun in what I was doing. Saw somebody happy and wanted to tear him down. You can't tear down somebody who's already dead inside. Give a fuck what y'all think, so long as I leave an impression on one of you that there's people out there that still get it, that aren't gonna fucking rob and cheat and steal you, stab you in your back, or talk behind you. Someone that's gonna uplift you, validate you, believe in what you got going on, even at the expense of his own time. I don't care. My life meant nothing if I can't reach at least one of you, help at least one of you. So this is what I do. I have fun. I give y'all something to watch. It's like surfing through these lives. It's like changing the channel on TVs. Never know what you're gonna get. There's music, there's skits, there's comedy, there's movies, people bearing their souls in between the fabric, the folds. That's where I come in, because I'll find you. The people with only one or two people in their chat room. Nobody really interacting. All these people are pouring out their hearts, doing their best. Come in and tell them something nice. Uplift their day, give them a like, give them a share. Shit's free. How selfish are the rest of you? Met some really good people here and some really shitty people here. I'm a shitty person. Nah, I never judge somebody before I judge myself first. I don't get it twisted. It's not that. I woke up one day and I was tired of bitching and complaining. I decided to be the change that I wanted to see. You gotta be a bootlicker to have more than 12 people in your life at a time. You gotta be willing to sell yourself like a fucking prostitute for your numbers to go up. Who gives a fuck about that? I see them desperate, watching their counters go up and down. It's fucking sickening is what it is. Clapping for crumbs. You can always tell the ones who are legitimate and the ones who are fucking just muppets, complete do boys and do girls. Praying for attention. Every like spike in the dopamine hit rushed through their veins, however fleeting it is. But I'm the drug addict. That's the funny part. Right? Right? I'm the drug addict. Fucking laughable. What's worse, someone spiking a needle or someone spiking a needle? Welcome to YouTube. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. La da 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 da. Really and truly, I do not give a fuck. Hey, Babs, let me hit your pin, sweetheart. This is the last time I'm bothering you, and you over there huffing and puffing. Excuse me.
Oh, because you keep coming in here and scaring the shit out of me, babe, because I'm sleeping.
I keep doing what? I
Scaring
keep doing what? I keep coming in here?
I said you keep scaring me, is what I said.
You wasn't so fucking bad. You wasn't so bad. See, Babs, she sometimes she thinks she that. She thinks she that. Talking about I'm coming in there scaring her. Tell her, chat, tell her if she wasn't so fucking bad, wouldn't be nothing to be scared of in the first place.
Because I'm asleep.
I'll show you scared. I'll show you scared.
Excuse me. When you fall asleep early, I make sure I be quiet.
That's you.
Excuse me.
That's you. What they got to do with me?
I asked you nicely.
No, you're not actually. You see how she yells at me? You see how she yells at me? I'm gonna blink my eyes twice. I need help. I'm blinking my eyes twice, y'all.
Look, I can't ever go to bed early. I know. I understand.
Stop being so fucking dramatic. Why the fuck are women so over the top and dramatic? You know what? I be that. Y'all bitches need a punching bag? Come on in. Join the party. I'm always this, that. But you know what, though? It comes a time in every man's life where he gets to a point where you just don't give a fuck. Yeah? Does and does and does and does. But yet you're only as good as what you do for today. And today, I guess I'm fucking annoying. Maybe that should be brought up with my psychiatrist because I'm off my meds. Let's raw dog it together. Didn't nobody say you was doing wrong? I am speaking about me. Guilty parties always wear the shoe if it fucking wears it, then fit it. If it fits, then wear it. That's how you get them. They're already feeling guilty about something. Notice I never said Babs or April's name. Got witnesses. Y'all heard me talk dirty about myself. Even offered a fucking solution to fix it. See? This is what happens. We lose our shit after fucking fighting a good fight. One day. Now we're the fucking bad guys. Oh, you need to practice more restraint. Yeah, I take my lick when my licks due. But what I refuse to do is be led down the primrose trail, for I dare you to try, because you can walk hand in hand with me, but I guarantee you, you walk back hand in hand with the devil. I wish my eyes were really like this, so I could make people uneasy. Wouldn't break eye contact, would just stare at you till you said something. Then I would say something in return so whimsical or nonsensical, had nothing to do with what you were saying. Spot bet for the last stand, and they still push weight through the front door while they kicking the back door in. That's on Scud though. We on speakeasy time when they greasy, cause them feds they tapped in on the phone line. Not mine. Biggie Boogie, Big George on that 4 when they flipping out the door, 6'7" on the 3rd fucking floor. Yeah, it's heavy. But y'all can't tell what it mean though to do what I done did. Flexed out in the truck next to Chuck with Big 10, Big 40 in the back, clip extended on that lid. Think I'm gonna stop at a light? You done lost your mind, nigga. Fucking dip out on bad step in the clutch and then dip out and hit that right. Go ahead and get low, little nigga. That what he told me. That what he made me say. That what he made me do. Flexing it out, the pistol done jammed up, dog. We aiming about 1:45. This is so true. Where was you at on the night of the 3rd? I was sitting at my house, dog, flexing and sipping and fucking my bird. Doubting the 5th and the drip and the drop, but the spot was so hot and they flipping the curb. Like, listen to Bird. Birdie called Rail. Rail done called Trail. Trail done called 6 and the 4 done called 9 and they sent him to hell. But that what I heard. Block is so cold and them shorties out there when they give a fuck what they done heard from them old heads, they tell them just what they done told. Tell them it's sold. Tell them get bored. Tell them get fucked out the spade and get waved and get flat and get splat. They talk about waving your gun. This one here fun. Shorty look blip. Shorty look tip. Why he in the back seat moving around like that and shit? Is he paranoid? Depakote got him paranoid. Flexed out for the pen top, taking pictures T-top. Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy. Where you from? Why you want to know questions like that? You the police or what? Spasm up. Spantastic 5 card with that bitch with the duct tape and then wrap him up. Spider mode and told him the truth. The shifty to break when them brought him back to Scud in them house and then toss him the booth. Tell him no lies. I be telling the truth. When that red rum is burning my back and I can't get that bitch to the pop with the vest and the shot. 12 buck that kitchen clean through. Shorty, where your AA at? Treble clef to spot the violation where you stay at. This some spoken word shit. On the curve shit. Shorty know what he learned and blew his brains up on the curve and shit. Swerving shit. Call him Swerver when he learning quick. That's on the 17th of 5th and 9.5 and how they really quip. What you really walking around is you really fucking quip? Really in it big? Savagery, the bitch, the pageantry, that's how they dipping when they flick off with a 5.7 yellow tip and miss. How you miss? Was you close enough? Was you shaking? Did you blow that bit with eyes closed? Like, what is up? They told me you done squandered weight. Honest said done pitched a 5, dog, and now you passing weight. Thinking on that long game I'm playing, watch I make them wait. Different some dip and dash, go gadgets in the skate. Paris empty, find that bitch that Paris Hilton empty case. Bentley with that nilly willy whop and make that nigga skate. Holla bam. Hollywood, Holly Tram on that bitch's phone Tremator spot the villain, how he really dash. But take it easy, or you wind up like Teasy. Froze on that bit that's sober like a frosty, and I keep him crazy. You hear one Pappy dog talking about my shorty, he gonna blow. They're talking about this thing that put him in that room and talking about he don't know. Where my lawyer at? Spoken words of a tragic nation, how they let his people down and they still stand them up. Like, why you still out here though, bro? They ain't tell you your people was round the way looking for you? Nah, they ain't tell me. That Duff round the way talking about Big Shawty don't walk around that bed looking crazy. How he bent out, man. I told you that boy was a fucking get down. Shake a leg, move a bop, and then he be out here bopping rocks on the fire, bro. You don't think people don't see this? You don't think people don't see this? And like you new to this or something, bro? Like, is you straight or is you cool? Once upon a time, I had a conversation with myself, and it went something like this. So I'm walking down the meat aisle in Walmart. I'm thinking to myself, damn, those prices look pretty high. What would cause something like that to fluctuate? Because just the other week, the prices were $21 cheaper. I'm empty inside because I left all the time. Sticky moving bandit fingers when they itching at 5, and I think I'm itching. Nose dripping, say I finally walk that bitch, that German stepper, how you kick it. That's on phone them grade, that boy, they cut their phone line so he can listen. This the trip. And they beat the guy and beat him down. They call him James Bond and put him on their head. That's selling mission. Definition. Keys a rocker from the spot up on the top and throw them bitches right in the ignition. It's the tripping. Yeah, he tripping. Shorty and back of how that shit, she got the right move, but bro them didn't listen. Now I'm tripping. Gotta explain to the king wall with that sting garb on that beam with that sting garb. Ripper mover stone it to the pad, how they really did 'em. Nearly blocking Willie spin his ass on speakeasy, really villain. I'm a vaudeville villain. Say it twice up in the night like the bison on the hype with them beams on them bitches that be flexed out so bright. Man, I'm a bite. So flock it easy, boy. Therefore they taste like teas. Man, he tell that boy you smoke that dope and take it easy. They say you blowing when you score, so go on get them bees. Different chat, that's how they thought and slime them out so greasy. Picture perfect. Picture perfect, right? Like, picture fucking perfect. 4 likes. Look at the fucking chat. It's dim on the slide side, but I don't understand why he's still brushing up on him like he's supposed to be doing something. I don't think like that. They move like that. When they fought and they fumble and grip the tool like that, that's when they spool back and hit the block like he can do like that. Why that boy in the back would do like that? You think, bro, when that be he telling what the wire, cause they saw that bad this they saw they call him dodge him out cause he a possession of a gun and he a felon? And what you saying, what you talking, what you yelling. Shorty on that bitch that mentioned phone and top that bitch and dropped the phone out, he go tell him. Ain't nobody got no weapon. Except for OG in the back was on that thing and he ain't stepping, he ain't repping. Pitch the fold to the 5 cracking trays like it's some fucking melon. Now what you selling? Why you over here on the other side of town? Keep your mouth shut, that's what I'm telling. You ain't see me on this bitch then doing nothing. I'ma rob. Phone that shot that bitch that pull that sack and I'ma rob you. On the fudge or the stick and slide or that slip and slide, knock his ass down and slide, lock him out the fudge. Who was his daddy, man? They talking about some father. Demonized. On that check that savage how they do it when they really fucking find him. I could tell you where he at. That boy, he might have ran away. Put him on a poster, FBI, Sargento every day. This that on that nilly willy dilly. Did he really play? Catch him on the side street and I blow him down every day. Check his phone and block the squad him out and then I make him pay. Extra pay if it doesn't K. Why they busting up on it just I big like how they do it when they let him slay. Every other day, give a fuck. Demon talk, full start, bust up in the truck next to Chuck. But I don't be on demon shit. I talk like on that demonology. I know the names of the higher and the lower come and find me. Saw rock on that fetish, saw that track like how they bind me. Parlez-vous français, that thought, that c'est bois, how they dining. I be hiding, really kite that how they box him down and watch him how he lying. Do, drill him, now he lying. Death right on the squad around the corner, what he said to bro. Tip him up, break him down and flat that shit. They caught him at the stove. But they ain't none of mine. My business, I gotta dip and go. Dip and dash is touch and go. Now, bro, they out there leaking. Freaking, now that thing gonna die for sure. Ambulance, I hear them sirens coming. Think they gonna make it. Dude left on that Dre up on the ground, shivering and shaking. But who the fuck is him? The Kenta thought he ain't my kinfolk, so I really ain't on going, and I don't plan on paying. Go ahead and toss him in the trunk, and I'm gonna go block him out with that Russian shotgun. Call me the Super Saiyan. What's the definition of fear? The definition of fear.